Hello, welcome to your latest forecast from the Met Office. Some high temperatures expected on Friday. We could reach 30 Celsius in a few spots, particularly in the west. That's where we'll see the peak of the temperatures on Friday afternoon. The high temperatures will be moving east by Saturday, but much of the east will be quite a bit cooler than the west on Friday, and parts of the east coast in particular staying rather cloudy. A bit of haze spreading in through the night makes for a grey start here on Friday. Plenty of sunshine across western Scotland and Northern Ireland, West Wales and southwest England too. But over the Midlands, much of eastern England, it does start rather drab. Still really gusty across the far southwest of England, and we do have a weather warning in place here until midday. Those gusts of wind, especially on the north coast of Devon and Cornwall. Notice the cloud melting away through the course of the morning. It could linger on parts of the North Sea coast into the afternoon, so a few beaches may be a little bit misty and murky, but for the vast majority it's sunny and temperatures will be jumping up in response to that strong June sunshine. UV levels are going to be high or very high. Don't forget the sunscreen. And these are the temperatures we're looking at. You can see by the colours of the map the contrast between east and west. In the west, yes, mid to high 20s, 30 Celsius is possible, perhaps in the Glastonbury area, whereas it will be that much cooler on the east coast. Temperatures in the mid-teens, particularly if that mist sticks around, staying quite murky and grey across the Northern Isles, for example. Through Friday evening, well, it's going to be a beautiful evening for many, a balmy summer's evening, if you will. Again, some mist and low cloud around the coast, but even that tending to pull away from parts of East Anglia. If anything, the cloud increasing in the west. That is a sign of a change as we go into the weekend. And everything is just shifting a little bit further eastwards, including the heat. It will be a warm night Friday night, a humid night, more humid than recent nights as well. A difficult night for sleeping. And we start Saturday with temperatures in the mid, even high teens in places. And those temperatures are only going to rise in the east, whereas in the west, with more cloud around, still by and large a fine day with sunny spells, but it won't be as hot. And we may even see one or two showers breaking out, particularly across the mountains through Scotland. For many, though, it is dry and plenty of sunshine across the east, and the winds have switched direction. So instead of bringing cooler air off the North Sea, we're really getting the hot air from France across these eastern areas. Not going to see the temperatures that we've seen across France, but we could easily get over 30 degrees across these parts of the UK. So through the Midlands, eastern England, that's where we're most likely to exceed 30, and in some spots we could get up to 33, maybe 34 degrees Celsius. Whereas further west, well, we're a few degrees down compared to Friday's value. Still warm and still fine for the most part, but it will be that much cooler. And the heat disappears for all of us by the time we get to Sunday. It's being changed by a weather front. Just look at it chasing the heat away across the UK so that by Sunday we're back much closer to average. Still fine with sunny spells across the south. Weather fronts and low pressure does mean there'll be a few showers coming in across especially western Scotland, but one or two parts of Northern Ireland could see some showers as well. For many, though, Sunday will be sunny spells, but it just won't be as hot or as humid. Altogether, perhaps a little bit more comfortable. So yes, some hot weather on the way, but it may not last all that long. How hot are we going to get? Well, keep your eyes on social media. Follow the Met Office for the very latest on the temperatures.